Hello and welcome to SAR Histories, where on the channel today we will be visiting Ilam Hall in the Peak District. Ilam Hall is part of a country park of 158 acres situated in Ilam, on both banks of the River Manifold, 5 miles northwest of Ashbourne, England, and in the ownership of the National Trust. Ilam Hall has a long and varied history. The estate was one of the properties given by Wulfric Spot to Burton Abbey in 1004. Burton Abbey then held the estate until the dissolution of the monasteries by Henry VIII. After the dissolution of the monasteries, the estate was given to the Port family, who built the hall, which was rather a more modest building than what we see today. After many years in the family, due to financial difficulties, the manor and all its land were sold in 1809 to Jesse Russell and his wife Mary, the daughter and heiress of David Pike Watts. The old hall was completely rebuilt between 1821 and 1826 on a much larger scale and was greatly admired at the time. Jesse also rebuilt the village in the Alpine style and added several more buildings in a number of different styles. Jesse's family sold the estate soon after his death to another industrialist, Robert William Hanbury. He was the owner of a coal mine and politician who would go on to become the first Minister of Agriculture. Robert continued the improvement of the village, and after his death in 1903, his widow remarried and eventually sold the estate. The estate then went through a checkered history as a hotel, and finally the hall was sold for demolition. Much of the building was demolished and the stone was sold as building material. A Robert McDougall then bought the building and gave it to the National Trust. It became a youth hostel in 1935 and the estate was broken up with parts owned by the National Trust. Ilam Hall, though only a fraction of its former splendour, is still an impressive place to visit. There are numerous walks with splendid views, and the Church of the Holy Cross, which I will do a separate video on. The park can get busy at weekends and school holidays, so if you want a quieter visit, it's best to avoid these times. From the village of Ilam, it's possible to walk to the stepping stones at Dovedale, something I highly recommend doing as it offers some breathtaking views. Ilam Park is worth a visit and has plenty of parking, which is free to those with National Trust membership. There is a cafe for refreshments and plenty of picnic benches to sit and take in the beautiful landscape, which is rich in history. A well-known landmark in the village is the Mary Watts Russell Memorial Cross, standing as a roundabout at a road junction where the lane branches off towards Blore. It is an ornate Gothic-style obelisk of local limestone in the style of an Eleanor cross. Standing on a 3-step plinth, it has 2 tiers of statues, surmounted by a spire with a cross at the top. In style, it bears some resemblance to the decorated facade of Lichfield Cathedral. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, goodbye.